Check your background. What is the message that you're sending? What distractions are back there that will make people think about who you are and to pigeonhole you into some kind of image of a particular type of person? And what secrets are you holding? I tend not to use a virtual background, because as a trial lawyer, I was always conscious that in trial, one of the biggest issues in most trials was hiding, and that you're either trying to prove somebody else is hiding, or you're trying to defend against the allegations that you're hiding, because hiding sort of is that thing that we use to decide who's right and who's wrong, who's just and who's not just. Because if you got nothing to hide, then you must be in the right. But if you got something to hide, then maybe there's a consciousness of guilt that is associated with it. So I'm very conscious of this concept of hiding, and I don't use virtual backgrounds, because in my mind, it's what are you hiding behind that virtual background? I also, if you notice in my background, it's very, very neutral. There's nothing there. You can see the bits of the furniture on both sides. You can tell that I'm not in a studio, but you really can't tell whether I'm in an office or whether I'm in a home, and you just see a blank wall behind me. And this is intentional. This is intentional because as a neutral, my job is not to, be colorful or to have my personality come forth. My job is to listen to the parties. My job is to help, empower the parties to understand what they want and to try to translate what they're saying to the other side. And I shouldn't be the conversation, but the agreements could be made between the parties, not with me. And so I try to keep my background very neutral for that purpose. But, you will see other backgrounds and you have other purposes. Sometimes people want to convey a message to the background that they're conveying, but be conscious of what you're conveying and that people are going to be wondering about. What's that reflected in that painting back there? And what kind of a person is this that he has that kind of a painting? What else is that reflecting in the picture back there? And also, if you have a bookshelf with books, I think that people are going to be, if the books are close enough, they're going to be reading the backs of the jacket and wondering, did he really read all of those books, or is he just trying to impress me, or what is that? I mean, he's trying to make me think of him in a certain image based on the books that are on the shelf. So be conscious of what you're conveying by the background that you have.